Hello and welcome to the Fancy Beer Name Podcast, episode 25, the first of 2026. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Paul, I've seen you many times, so I'm not going to wish you Happy New Year.
No, I'm bored of this year already.
Yeah, I'm bored of it all. I mean, it's not like anything's been happening in this first 2 weeks, right?
No.
In the news.
No, I'm just bored of everything.
Yeah, Jesus.
I just want to get sealed away in some kind of hermetic tank and not have to listen to fucking Donald Trump anymore. Yeah.
Or people talking about Donald Trump, or news talking. Yeah.
It's everywhere, isn't it?
It is everywhere.
So we won't talk about him tonight.
No, I mean, he's fuck off. Okay, so first one of the year. So we're gonna just take it nice and easy, blow off the cobwebs.
Yeah.
I don't think anything too crazy is going to happen tonight.
No, we'll take it easy, like you said, like
easy.
A Barry White record.
Oh yeah, baby. Okay, so I mean, first and foremost, sponsors of the podcast, Mosaic Board Printers, Europe's leading beer manufacturer.
Do you remember we used to do AI generated songs?
Yeah.
From them.
Yeah.
Really
good.
Pioneers, really.
Yeah.
Pioneers of AI slop.
We were doing AI slop before it was cool.
Before it was cool. Look, if there's anything going to be on my gravestone, it's that.
I mean, the thing is, like, if you make an AI slop song, but then you just record it yourself and you play all the instruments, is it AI slop anymore?
It's like the Shipper thesis, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Just trust me.
Okay. Sounds good.
There's an opportunity here to educate you on a very specific thing, but I don't want to.
Oh. Okay, fine.
I can't be bothered.
Ship of thesis.
Thesis, yeah.
Okay. Is it some Greek thing?
It's the thing where if you've got a ship and then you replace parts of the ship and you've replaced all parts of the ship eventually, is it still the same ship?
Oh, okay.
I've just realised that doesn't even remotely apply to what you said about AI stuff, but it sounded cool.
It works. Right. What have we been up to then?
Oh, just Christmas has got in the way, hasn't it?
Christmas has got in the way. This is the first thing back. Yeah. I mean, there was injury hit the camp. We did plan on doing a Gooch live stream.
Yeah.
That didn't happen because injury hit the camp. And then it just kind of that carried on into the first
Everyone
week and a
got
bit.
sick.
It was just horrible.
Everyone got sick. Then I had a personal thing got to deal with, and then there was another got sick again, and then I'll be honest with you, I had the worst hangover of my life over Christmas and New Year as well. So
fantastic.
That got in the way.
Yeah,
for about a week.
Fair. I mean, it goes hard the older you get, right? That's what they say.
It took about 3 days to recover.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that now after a weekend away. Whenever I do a weekend away, it's like
horrible.
If I'm on like a stag do, I feel like I need a week off afterwards.
It's like I can drink all day. I haven't got a problem. If I go past 12 o'clock at night, it's game over.
Yeah,
it's just game over. It was self-inflicted.
Did you do a beer advent calendar?
Yes. I did.
I didn't. I'm so jaded with advent calendars. I just didn't do it.
But I wanted to do Brew Export this year.
Okay, yeah.
Mainly because, one, I'm really into the stuff they're bringing over at the moment.
You just love America so much. Why don't you go and marry it?
I love America. Can't wait to go and live there.
Yeah. You're the right colour.
Am I, though?
I think you'd be fine.
I am what my auntie once described me as, swarthy. So I think I'll get stopped at customers.
I did drink some good beers over Christmas, but I've got to say that at the minute I am continuing the way we ended last year, drinking Budvar. I mean, yesterday I did a quiz at the Hot Vault where Mark lets me drink free for the night, so I can just have whatever I want.
He's trying to people smuggle you.
Yes.
Keep telling you this.
And all I
want to pour a drink, by the way.
Yeah, all I had was I think it was about 5 pints of Tegs.
Is that all you had on a Wednesday?
Okay, yes, it was 5 pints of Tegs, and then it was 2/3 of the new Nothing Bound.
Oh, hang on, this is creeping up.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then it was a whiskey.
Yeah,
okay,
and then
fine.
another whiskey. And
No, to be fair, it was only one whiskey. It got quite late. I had to
well
come back.
done.
Yeah, moderation on a Wednesday. Yeah. So yeah, the beer that we're pouring right now is
new
from my
new
bruiser
brewery.
box.
Yeah, but yeah, you've got a new brewery in your bruiser box, haven't you?
I was desperate to feature this one because Brother Brewing or Brewing Brothers.
Brother Brewing.
Are you sure is it Brewing Brothers?
Brewing Brothers.
Yeah. Brewing Brothers. Now, I have actually no idea on them. In fact, could you just do a bit of research while I just
sure thing,
talk
man.
about why I've picked this beer? So this beer is called Common Ground, and it's a bright IPA, 6.5%. It'll come as no surprise to anyone as to why I've picked it, with it being a bright IPA and whatnot.
It's because you're a lush.
Yes, so I mean, let's see what their description of bright IPA is. So they say, or at least the blurb, East meets West in this collaborative bright IPA from Brewing Brothers and 3 Acre Brewery, featuring some of the freshest C hops. You can expect lychee on the nose, followed by soft melon and zippy citrus. A nod to the common ground we share, an ultimate goal to crafting delicious beer, no compromise. Hops, they've gone for Admiral T9T, Crosby Hops Centennial, Crosby Hops Columbus, and more Centennial and Citra. So no New Zealand like we did, which Johnny will be thrilled with. He'll be saying, well, see, I fucking told you.
Yeah, but we won though, so it doesn't really matter.
We did win. WHC Lab LAX yeast, which is the exact same yeast that we used. And the malt was lager malt, Munich malt, chip malt, and acidulated malt. That's a new one on me. But you know what, Paul? Do you know what's not going to be new on us soon?
What's that?
Bit of brewing.
Oh yeah, hang on. Before you're throwing too much at me, and also
I'm so excited. I'm like a dog with 2 dicks.
It's taken so long just to get to this point. But Brewing Brothers is founded on the belief that simplicity is best. We feel that by offering simple products, we are able to focus more on quality over quantity. I think everyone says that, don't they?
Yeah. How old are they?
7 and 9.
I'm at the brewery.
Ned's 9, Charlie's 7.
6, 7.
So established in 2016 by Ned and Charlie after a visit to the US where they came across brew houses. It dawned on them that they need to escape before they get taken in by ice. Interesting brief.
10 years? 10 years they've been going.
Yeah, I mean, but it could have been, stovetop brewing. Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
No, but they're in Hastings, so East Sussex.
Yes, TN postcode.
Where my missus is from.
Right, let's have a bit of this.
So
Two dull
common
boy.
ground, you say? Yeah, bright IPA,
Yeah.
6.5%. Lovely. Smells good.
Definitely, I can get that weird lychee thing because I don't think I like lychees. I mean, that's doing what I expect of a brightish IPA.
It's bright IPAing around. That's for sure.
I'd like a bit more bitterness.
Yeah,
Touch more IBUs, but that's
decent.
It's kind of got that malt thing going on.
It's got quite a lot of the citrus pith thing going on. Dull that down. Ramp up the bitterness. You've got a cracking bright IPA.
Yeah.
We can say this now because we've made the best bright IPA of 2025.
Yeah,
I'm not sure that's true. But
on YouTube at least.
Yeah.
I can just hear a blood pressure monitor going off in the background. What's going on?
Yeah, I've had to take it off, so I've been wearing a blood pressure monitor today.
Okay.
I went for my my health MOT.
Yeah.
Because apparently I'm at that age now. I have to go to regular health MOTs, and they basically pop one of those on. So I've got to ambulate around.
Nice. Okay.
So it takes an average of my blood pressure. But I thought if we're drinking strong beers tonight,
best not to have it on.
take it off.
Yeah.
I don't
want to skew the results.
I don't want to skew the results, and I'm also frightened of reality.
Yeah.
I don't want them to tell me.
You don't want to know what drinking does to your blood pressure. I mean, that's going to be known. What you want to know is, what's your day-to-day blood pressure like when you're just doing work?
Because your daughter's asleep upstairs, so I've just attached to her
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yes.
To get a really positive reading.
Yes. Yeah. She'll be great. I'm not sure actually how kids work in terms of like blood
You
pressure.
don't know how kids work.
No. I'm sure it must be higher than normal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just think they're just smaller people.
Yeah.
So they've got smaller blood.
Smaller blood, less of it.
Less of it, less pressure.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'll get a pass on that, and
But
I'll get another 40 years. Right. That was good. Oh, so, yeah, Brew Export. So
yeah,
I had an
any
advent.
highlights from it?
Some good highlights, some massive lowlights.
Oh, really?
One in particular, and I can't defend this brewer anymore.
Oh.
You've got a little bit of a history with them, with you and your family as well.
You're going to say Mortalis.
I'm going to say Mortalis.
Yeah.
They did I think it was like a mango and cherry Mortalis style sour beer. It was fucking awful. I mean, beyond bad. It was just sour yogurt.
Okay.
Ugh.
Hang on. When you say beyond bad, like an awful, are you saying that as a beer it was bad, or are you saying that you didn't like it?
I think it was bad for the style as well.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
I don't understand anyone who would drink that willingly. It was.
What were the ratings for on Untappd?
I don't know. I gave it 1.5, and I never do that.
Oh, I never spotted that.
I hardly drop, below 3. If it's bad, I don't usually like it as such, because
do you know,
I don't want to put breweries down, but I think Mortalis need to be stopped in their tracks.
I've got a confession to make that I've actually got your notifications on Untappd.
My notifications?
So like
you stalked me.
I mean, you could say that. So whenever you check in a beer, it just pops up and says, "Paul's checked in a beer at here."
Is this why you turn up instantly every time I'm at the pub?
Well, no, actually, that never happens because Hector always says. Hector's, for those of you who don't know, is the manager at the Hot Vault. He's like, "Do you and Paul have a thing where like one of you has to leave when the other one's about to come in?" He's like, because you always seem to just like miss each other. And I was like, we're just not contractually allowed to be in the same room at certain times. We're only allowed a certain amount of shared time. The reason why I put in you as notification was just because it helps me check in my beers. So like when you check them in, I'm like, oh, well, that's the one that I needed to check in with Paul, because usually we've drunk the same thing.
I mean, it's basically slave labour.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Yeah. Maybe I'll turn it off.
Like the ones that built Dubai.
Oh, good old slaves.
Good old slaves. Anyway, so yeah, but the Brew Export one was really good. A few lowlights. I'm done with Mortalis. There's some great stouts. There were some really good beers from Tin Barn.
Okay, yeah.
Who I think are great. And Foam.
Foam.
Boston as well. So that was really good. It was so good, I decided the weekend after New Year's Eve, so a few days after New Year, we decided to go to the new Brew Export bar.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Over in Sturchley in Birmingham. Well, it was closed, wasn't it?
So, is it officially open yet? I don't know if it is.
It's open as a can place, but we just wanted to leave the house and go and do something. So I thought we'd go and buy some cans and whatnot and just see it. But no, it's closed.
Fair enough.
So we thought we'd go to the Glass House, which is just around the corner. That was closed.
Yeah.
And then turns out everywhere else was closed. And we ended
Attic?
up, Attic was open. So
there you go.
So we ended up going to Attic, and I had a pint of lager and then went home.
Forward.
Well, you have to go forward to get back home, yeah.
The lager was forward.
It was forward.
Good lager.
It was absolutely fine, but it was a long way to go for a fine lager in the cold and ice.
You could have just gone to the Hot Vault and drank German lager.
Yeah.
Or Austrian lager, because you're big into Stiegel at the minute, aren't you?
Oh, Stiegel, God, I love Stiegel.
Yeah.
I'm like you, man. It's just, I don't know what it is. I love drinking lager all year long, but when it's sort of cold and you got that kind of dryness going on, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing better than going to the pub and drinking a cold lager.
Some might say that it's better to go for something casky than bitter, but I'm the
opposite.
Well, no, actually, I like something that's a bit kind of crispy.
I will concede that mild's going down particularly well as well in the
Nice.
cold. Certainly in the Bathams it is. But yeah, good crisp lager on a cold day. Oh,
You got your 100
rocker.
badge as well.
I did get my 100 badge.
So for those that aren't aware, on Untapped,
I had to swim 100 metres in my pants.
yes, you got a nice little badge. Now, if you have 100 check-ins of the same beer, you get the Century Club. Is it something like
Yeah, I mean, it's not that big a deal. I mean, I should have got the Century Club badge on my Bathams bits about 8 years ago, to be honest. If
I've probably got the Century Club in Keep Left by Verdant if I'd checked it in enough.
I'm probably in the thousands with that.
Yeah.
Multiple thousands. But
coming for
that was
Ticketerry.
nice, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
I'm doing that now with Guinness.
yeah, I'm not getting on the Guinness hype.
It's either that or Doombar. So I need 47 more check-ins on Doombar to get my 100, or I need about 70 with Guinness. But I just figure that the places that I go to are going to be more likely to have Guinness. If I do see a Doombar in there, and I'll have a little taster, and I'll see if it actually tastes good or if it just tastes like shit because I haven't kept it well or whatever, then maybe I'll do that.
I think my next 100 could realistically be Budvar,
Yeah.
because I must have drank about 50 odd cans of Budvar over the
Sonoma?
Christmas. Kind of laid off it a bit.
Yeah.
But Budvar's a contender.
Yeah.
Because small cans, swash them back. Wow.
It is. Yeah, it is good. I mean, that's one thing.
You can have them when you're driving
Yeah,
because they're so small.
that's true.
That's just legal.
Until the new laws come in.
Yeah. Big cans only.
What I might start doing is just doing Guinness or Doombar, but just order it in halves, so I get to check it in.
Yeah, or do
2 for every 1 pint.
what a certain person who runs a craft beer board does. Just taste everyone's beer and then log them all.
Oh, poor form.
Very poor form.
Poor form.
Poor form indeed.
Right. We haven't got too much planned today. There was something I read from Pete Brown that came to my attention in the Times.
Yes, you were talking about this.
So Pete Brown, famous beer writer. I mean, just as famous as beer writers can get, I guess.
God, he's the most famous beer writer I can think of now.
He writes for the Times, so you know. But no, honestly though, he writes good words.
He does write good words. He's good at the words.
So he's done the 8 best breweries in the UK and the beers to try.
Now you sent me this link. It was paywalled,
Yeah,
so I can't actually read it. So I've not read this.
yeah. Now, what I said to you, because you said what's on there, and I said, you know what, it's going to be better for you to guess, because when I read it, I was just kind of like, those are just the most. Those are the sort of breweries that I would expect to see pop up on Pete Brown's list of the best breweries in the UK. Okay. And that doesn't mean...
So he's nailed the brief then.
So that doesn't mean that I disagree with him on most of them, many of them. But it's very much... I mean, I'll give you a hint before you start guessing. Mm-hmm. Very few of them are known for their hazy, hypey beers.
Okay. Is he gone quite old school with it?
Yes. But there is one omission, which I was quite surprised at, which I'll tell you at the end. Unless you guess it.
One omission?
One omission, which I was just like, I would have thought that would have been on there all day long.
But it's not your best beer brewery list, is it?
No, and
it's
to be
Pete
fair...
Brown's best brewery list.
It is, yeah. But I mean, just humour me on this. Come
okay.
on.
Right. I've been thinking about this. I think... Has he gone, like, old-fashioned brewery with, like, cask-focused brewery? Or is he more modern stuff?
More modern. There is one that's kind of old-fashioned, but...
Okay.
Has a modern edge.
I would guess the first one that came to mind is London Black.
Ansbach and Hobday.
Ansbach and Hobday.
On the list.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I think he's mentioned that quite a lot as one of his favourite beers.
So Ansbach and Hobday is on there, and the beer that he asked But because he's also paired it with
Okay.
a beer that you should try, and London Black is
Got
the
ya.
one that he said. So yeah,
Because
absolutely.
I've heard him talk about that a lot.
Again, that's not necessarily one I would disagree with.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't disagree with that.
Has he got
Well,
something
my top
mental
eight, I
on
don't
there like Bass?
No, but there is one on there that is from Burton, and I think you might. I don't know if you'll get it, but Burton's in the name.
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton's on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's he paired that director with? A tin of directors.
So I'll tell you this one because
I got.
are you going to try and guess?
Hang on. We can do this. Right. He's definitely got every beer writer under the sun has to have Boston Grounded. I'd be very surprised if they're not on there
Lost and Grounded is on there.
because that's just de rigueur in the lager.
Do you know what he's put on there as their beer to try?
Hells.
He's put the pills, Keller pills.
Oh, Keller Pills. Okay. Well, they've only got 3 beers. Let's go.
I've got more than that.
Yeah, but 3 that count.
Yep.
Cool. So, all right. Oh, I'm struggling.
Right. So there's another.
Give me a clue.
There's
Give me a
another
clue.
lager brewery on there.
Another lager brewery,
Yeah.
British brewery.
Yeah.
Oh, who does modern lagers?
Featured on the Craft Beer channel.
Oh, it's the Utopian.
Utopians. On there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd never have done that.
Yeah. And
fair
their beer is unfiltered British lager. Is the
pretty
one.
good.
Yeah. Okay. So a clue that I will throw in there is all major regional territories
Fuck me.
are recognised except for Wales. So there's one from Scotland, one from Northern Ireland.
Scottish. Who's up in Scotland? Quite a few. One with Fierce. Definitely not Fierce. Overtone?
No. You were closer with Fierce.
Okay. Oh, Fines.
Fine ales.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that makes sense.
And then no surprise on what the beer will be there that he's talking about.
No, the yeah. I couldn't think of the bloody name then.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you've got Fine Ales, Lost and Grounded, Utopian. We've had. Did you say the one from Burton yet?
Is it Thornbridge?
Thornbridge is on there. Yeah, it's not the one on because they're from Derby.
I was thinking that
Well,
that
Bakewell,
region.
rather.
Who's in Burton?
It's in the net, like literally they've got Burton in the name.
Go on, I'm having a.
Burton Bridge.
Oh fuck me!
Burton Bridge and Heritage Brewing Co. Now the reason
That feels. Oh yeah, that's a blind spot for me. I've got to say.
seems weird, but actually when I read his little write-up, it was interesting. So
I'm
it
sure
says,
it is.
Burton Bridge's Al Wall was my personal choice for Brewer of the Year in 2025. When he and his partner Emma Cole took over Burton Bridge in 2024, they inherited beers with a fierce local following. Drinkers would vividly recall their favourite beers of yesteryear, but Al knew if he followed the recipe he had for them, they wouldn't taste the same because the characteristics of the hops and barley used to change over time. So he gathered all the memories he could and brewed new beers that people thought were exactly what they remembered. So,
Okay,
quite interesting.
I've got to say, complete blind spot for me, Burton Bridge.
So, one from Northern Ireland, which actually you talked about last month.
Did I?
Yes,
Not Whiplash.
not Whiplash.
The other one. Who else we got? Oh, Bullhouse.
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 There you
Oh
go.
wow, really?
I think actually, like you've pretty much got everything except for one which is over in Norfolk.
It was in Norfolk then. Give me a clue. What do they do?
This brewery on a farm in West Norfolk sits inside the ruins of a converted 10th century barn. It's been here since 2019 but feels like part of the landscape. The married couple, Miranda Hudson and Bates, just Bates, are a perfect team.
Is that Bates Hudson? Oh, just Bates.
I don't know, just Bates, apparently.
Interesting.
She's the business head, the charismatic and tireless outward face. Bates brews and keeps his South Carolina drawl.
Oh, is it? Yeah. I had them in the bruiser box. Duration.
Duration, there you go.
Thank you.
And the beer that they've suggested for that, or he suggested for that, is Turtles All the Way Down, which
Yeah.
I think we actually had on the channel.
Rings
once.
a bell.
Yeah.
Duration's one of those things where I know I've had lots of them, but I can't remember any beers.
Yeah, no, precisely.
Interesting.
They do a fair bit of like Spawn Firm stuff as well, don't they? But right, thought experiment then. We've had that article. You're now and this is the first bit of role playing we're going to do tonight. Got you scared there.
Well, hang on.
You're now his editor. You're Pete Brown's editor.
Just take a step back.
Yeah.
First bit of role playing we're doing tonight.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Awesome.
After the break, don't worry. So you're Pete Brown's editor, and you're reading it and going, Pete, this is great, but I really want you to put X brewery on instead, and I feel really strongly about this.
Okay.
The one that you take off is completely up to you, but X has got to go on it. Who are you saying?
You just said I was the editor.
You're the editor, so you're saying to him, you've got to change that.
Right.
I've read your article.
And you're Pete Brown in this scenario.
I mean, Pete Brown's there.
Okay.
As in, like, in the middle of us.
Wouldn't it be better if I was Pete Brown in this scenario and you were the editor?
But
Otherwise, because
both do this,
you're telling me what to say as editor just so you could reply. So basically, you're just wanking yourself off at this point.
No, I'm just saying, what brewery would you put on there instead?
But, well, you're the editor. I'm Pete Brown.
Okay, Pete, read your article. I really enjoyed it, and honestly, I wouldn't change anything about it. But see, there's just this one thing that I can't escape. I've read all these really nice little write-ups, and you've focused a lot on tap rooms and the places that they brew. And that just makes me think, why is Rivington not there? Why haven't you got Rivington on?
Well, go on, brother. I'll put it on the list.
What's
I've never heard him talk.
You think Pete Brown is Jamaican?
I mean,
We've spoken to him, haven't we?
was he Jamaican?
No.
Well,
He literally looks and sounds like a guy that's called Pete Brown.
all right, okay. He's not Jamaican then. Damn.
No,
Okay,
so-
that's ruined that fantasy. This role playing's going completely out of whack here.
Yes, well.
Okay, I'll do what I think it sounds like. Hello, I'm Pete Brown, and I would very much like to put Revington on my list.
Good. I'm glad we're doing that. Otherwise,
He doesn't talk like that either, does he?
if you didn't do that, then I'd hate to have to fire you and make you write for Waitrose magazine.
Yeah, he'd hate that.
Yeah,
Slum it with Garrett.
yeah.
So you're going to put Rivington
I would put
on
Rivington,
on your list of okay. That's yeah.
Right. So now can I be Pete Brown?
Okay.
And you be my editor?
Do you know what he sounds like?
I don't, but I'll do my best.
You've spoke to him.
Pete Brown.
It was in a noisy pub, to be fair.
I was drunk. It was a Thornbridge pub that we spoke to him in.
Okay. Pete.
Yes, mate.
Oh, it's just straight out Cockney.
Probably, mate. Yeah.
Oh, we haven't got there yet. You haven't felt it out.
Yeah, I haven't quite felt it out yet, mate. What's wrong?
Right.
Did you like my article?
It was good, Pete. It was good, Pete. It was missing a couple of breweries, in my humble opinion.
A couple?
I
could look, boss. I could probably take one off, but a couple. That's. What are you thinking?
I see that trip to. I'm going to say it's Australian, but fuck me, could be anywhere, can it?
Could be.
Has really hit you hard, hasn't it? Because you're from Stoke.
Wallaby Bonza, crikey, mate! I don't know what to tell you.
You lay right into it now. Any shrimps involved?
I'm from Stoke.
No. Okay, so you're missing, I think, probably the best across the board modern brewery on that list.
Go on then, mate.
And that's a little brewery down south called Beak.
Oh, yeah, they've got the cliffs and that, haven't they? They've got the cliffs. They've got the cliffs. Yeah, I do like Beak. I mean, I didn't want to put any hazy ones on, and I do already have. I've got another one on there which I think is hazy. So you know.
You've completely lost it.
I don't know what to tell you, boss. Was it just the one? Was it just the one you wanted?
Stay on the flaming crowd, Mary Poppins.
Dick Van Dyke. So, Beak, and Rivington. Then we'd muscle in on that list.
I think the reason I've gone for Beak is it might be a bit obvious, but they've just smashed every single style last year.
Yeah,
in the hop and lager game. Yeah,
that's fair.
They haven't bothered going into sours yet, quite rightly.
Yeah.
So yeah, they just smashed it. I would rather have a Beak.
Sounds like a t-shirt.
I'd rather have a Beak than a lot of other breweries.
Klondike bar. I'd rather have a Beak than a Klondike bar.
I don't know what a Klondike bar is. I've heard it many times.
Yeah, I thought it's like a thing. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, we should have a break, and we'll be back for part 2, where we'll be doing something a little bit fun.
Is that only part 1? And welcome back to part 2.
Hello.
Of this first of the year podcast.
Yay, pinch punch, first of the year.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to crack a beer because we've been waffling. And also, I just wanted to give a big shout out to, I think, one of the most underrated breweries of southern England.
Agree.
And that's Abyss.
And also one of the nicest guys.
And one of the nicest.
And funniest guys.
Nicest people. We met Andy at Rivy, interviewed him, and he was a hoot.
Holy shit.
Oh my God. And I'll explain what this beer is in a minute, but God, that's thrown me. It looks like
people are going to think that this is a sour, when in actual fact...
It's a red wine ale, but we'll cover that in a second. But yeah, out of the blue, Andy sent us a Christmas pack of beer. The lovely note inside saying how much he enjoyed speaking to us, and we're welcome to go down anytime. And
for black pudding tacos.
For black pudding and money tacos.
Which is what we want.
So
great stuff.
Yeah, that beer has absolutely thrown me because it looks just like some kind of raspberry sour of some description. It's got a lovely head on it, but it's actually a red wine ale, 4.8%, and it's called, well, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but it's Hallagalu. I don't know why I said that accent, but it's Hallagalu, and it is sumptuous deep magenta ale infused with DeVito grape skins, freshly pressed in the, I can't read this, Titch Hill Winery and brewed in the Abyss. Okay, so Titch Hill are a wine manufacturer.
Okay.
And that's a collab.
Ooh, that's different.
Is it different?
That's different.
Because it's a red wine ale, so...
That's really weird.
Oh, it's got a... It actually smells like wine.
I don't get much on the smell, to be honest.
It smells like really shitty wine. But that doesn't mean it's not going to be. But that smells like shit wine.
Fuck. That sort of tastes exactly like what it is.
Ooh.
There's no it's like it's not overpowering. It's very subtle.
It's like the subtle hints of what this kind of fruited sour ends up being. But it's almost like it's just started its journey to get there. Yeah,
there's nothing sour about it, which is great. I don't want a sour right now.
A touch sour. I mean, maybe a touch. I mean,
I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting any sour from that.
Yeah, I mean, just the slightest bit of sourness, but
that's really good.
That's really interesting.
It's got a bit of dryness that kind of comes from that, like like if you have a glass of red wine,
like a tanningy wine.
Yeah, tannin. Yeah.
That's
what a colour! Holy hell! Well done.
That's really, 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 really interesting. I've never tried anything like that.
This is the sort of shit that gets me excited again about craft beer. Like this is what I want to see more of. I want to see more experimentation, more innovation. I mean, is red wine ale ever going to be a widely replicated style? No, I doubt it. But I think that's a really great, different beer.
I'll remember that.
It's not like a stupid novelty. This, like for instance, like cheese and onion lager.
Who would do a thing like that?
Yeah, that isn't intended to even be nice or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a great beer, and it's also great to see you again. Because it feels like we haven't seen each other in ages, and we haven't done this in a while.
That's a lie, because we saw each other on Saturday, didn't we?
Cheers. We did, actually, yeah.
Which was it's Thursday now, so
Yeah, so it's relatively close.
So here's a thing I've been meaning to speak to you about. Okay, so Saturday was the last weekend of the Christmas, New Year's Eve weirdness. It was like
before reality starts.
Before reality kicks in on the following Monday, right? So it was great to see, by the way, the pubs were rammed.
That was great.
It was rammed. And
January and rammed. I was like, yes.
I even got some people who don't usually go to the Hot Vault to go to the Hot Vault. They were having a great time. You came in as per fucking usual. You came and sat with us for a bit, and you dropped the bombshell after a few beers that you said, "Well, I can't stop because I'm going in the back room in a minute with a bunch of other people, and we're going to play D&D."
Yeah. It's back in again, isn't it? Because of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I asked what D&D stood for. I'm surprised that it actually stood for dicks and dongs.
Dungeons and Dicks.
So you're just going in the back to play with dicks and dongs.
Yes. Get them out and just give them a slap around.
Slap them around. Dungeons and Dragons, of course. So my immediate response to that was, "Ha, you fucking nerd."
Yeah, you did say that, yeah.
Because
I remember.
Fucking D&D. At your age.
Well, I mean, I suppose you could say at my age.
Explain yourself.
But then, I don't know. So the campaign that we're playing is completely handmade by Mark at the Hot Vault, who has made one that's basically based around Stourbridge.
Right.
A fictional
our hometown
version of Stourbridge, our hometown, in the modern day, but obviously with all the quirks and high fantasy of Dungeons and Dragons.
And what surprised me about all of this is that everyone in that room, I know for a fact, has had sex with a woman at one point.
Yeah,
so blew my expectations.
This is what Stranger Things is. It's the Stranger Things effects they're calling it. Yeah, but my character is called Bone.
So you is this now your character for that campaign? Or
yeah.
Look, I'm a complete novice. I don't know anything about D&D apart from the broad strokes.
Well, I mean, so my character's called Bone. He's a human rogue, but the actual what he is like he's a detective. He's a private detective.
Why is he called Bone?
It's his nickname.
All right.
So
Dick Bone.
Elias Harker.
Okay. Why is he called Bone then? Give me the background, man. Give me the dates.
I can't tell you. There's secrets in the game.
Right.
I can't reveal because the character secrets.
Not much of a detective, are you?
No, I am a detective. I'm investigating. I've been drafted in by a character called Sterling who runs the Hallowed Vault.
Got you. Is this Mark?
It's heavily based on, I guess, and he's employed Bone, the private detective, to work out a string of suspect 1-star Google reviews.
Right.
So that's why I'm there.
But this all happens in a fantasy land, which I imagine is quite...
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I carry darts.
Like, it's like Game of Thrones
and a
fantasy
dagger.
land, but we still have the concept of the internet.
There's orcs and shit. Yeah.
But we still have the concept of the internet. So,
yeah, everything's still modern. But, okay, you want to talk Dungeons and Dragons? The last time we did this was, obviously, over Christmas. And Dungeons and Dragons ended up being the reason why we didn't answer a question that we came up with ourselves.
So I don't remember.
We were answering questions. We were like asking questions and then saying like,
I was really pissed.
Yeah.
We drank a lot of booze.
We all were. But yeah, so the question was, if you could bring one brewery back from the dead, who would it be?
Oh, okay.
But if you remember rightly, like I just said, that was the question, and then I just sort of like went off as I do and said, "Come on, Paul, you've got level 44 necromancy, you can bring one back." And you were like, "Oh, is this D&D?" And then you started talking about YouTube. And, so we got really sidetracked and then never ended up answering the question. So I thought what we should do, and actually what I have done, is I've written a campaign, a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, so that we can do this together. So.
Don't make me one of your nerds.
I'm just over here. You probably can't hear.
I'm not going to look. Have you got a full-on outfit?
I've improvised.
Are you dressing as Bone now, or is this just some generic character?
No, I'm like a wizard. So I'm not Bone. I'm the I'm the necromancer or something. I don't know.
Is that your fantasy D&D outfit?
It's for the purposes of this.
Chris, I'll be honest with you, it looks like you're just drinking a craft beer shop.
Describe it for the listeners.
You've just got a quirky knitted woolly hat. It's basically a beanie with weird antennae coming out the top of it. And you're basically wearing what appears to be my grandmother's throw that sits over a sofa.
But no, I'm actually a wizard.
Are you?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So, by the way, Burning Man's about 5,000 miles that way.
Do I look like I juggle fire?
Yeah. What did you get for Christmas? Some Crocs and a Diabolo.
Right. Okay.
How is that business doing? Handmade friendship bracelets going?
So yeah.
That you sell a craft
What
store.
we'll say is this hat actually, I couldn't find a wizard hat around the house when I decided.
Does your head fit that?
Do it? Yeah.
All the way to the top.
It's actually my daughter's hat, but this is hand knitted by Kate, my wife.
I mean, I'm not taking anything away from the hat. It's just that you decided to come across as a wizard wearing what can only be described as a late 90s crusty hat. How many Levelers albums do you own?
All of them. Right, so the idea is
you don't need to put a fiddle in a song to make it good rock music, early 90s.
The idea is, Paul,
Yeah.
I've written out a campaign, a little micro campaign. So it's not going to be as intense or whatever. And I don't know if anyone actually knows Dungeons and Dragons who watch.
I know nothing about how to play a D&D campaign. Nothing. I know there's dice involved.
There is dice involved.
I don't know. There's body odor, probably.
I mean, yeah, there's a bit of must. So yeah, I mean they have these dice of just all sorts of different shapes and sizes.
Have you got a box of dice?
Yeah. So this was a Christmas present from my wife because she knew that I was participating in this.
Did you pull that from your wizard's pouch?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Okay. So I've actually wrote a narrative up for this.
Sweet.
And the way I've written it has got elements of high fantasy, elements of craft beer, but to keep this on track, because I know what we're like, I'm basically giving you options for a brewery that you would bring back, and I'm going to gamify it. So if you thought that you wanted to give me... So your answer that you were just thinking, you're like, I'm going to say that, unless it's one of these three breweries, it doesn't feature.
Honestly, I've completely blanked on what brewery I'd like to bring back.
Okay, well that's good because a lot of it is in this.
We'll assume a spell's taken over my mind. And
so I think what I can do now. I mean, this is really warm. This is really nice. So what I can do now is start reading this little narrative that I've made.
You look like such a nonce.
And yeah, I thought we'll put some music on. Nice bit of fantasy, and then we'll just go for it. Okay, so here we go.
I'm getting into it. Let me get into character. Have I got a character?
Yeah, you're Paolo Tunaycliffe.
Tunaycliffe.
Yeah, you're Italian because you like pasta.
Am I Italian because I like pasta? Or do I just eat pasta because I'm Italian?
Could be the other way around. Yeah. I mean, tell me something about your character. Tell me what. He doesn't need to be Paolo Tunaycliffe. He could be.
I mean, he's got an aversion to raw fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Japanese.
Yeah. Let's start with that. Yeah. No. He never really worked out if he was adopted.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. But he's a fucking idiot because his biological parents raised him. So he's just stupid. He's convinced he was adopted.
Sounds like he never got out of the awkward teenager phase.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, bit edgy.
Yeah.
Edgy.
How many Levelers albums does he own?
No, he doesn't own Levelers albums. He's really pretentious. He only owns Big Black albums. Yeah, and the first television album. Okay. And that's as good as music gets. So he stopped collecting music. No. So it was pointless. Satsumas.
Okay. What about
just part of his character?
It's a trait.
just a thing. That's what defines him the most, I think.
Okay. What class or race would he be?
What are my options?
I mean, you can be an elf or a human or a halfling.
Is
or a
accountant
dwarf.
one?
Is an accountant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could I be chartered?
You could. Yeah. Why not?
I'd be a non-chartered accountant.
No.
I'd be fucking lame.
Chartered accountant.
Yeah.
Yeah. They make a lot of money.
Yeah.
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 You a human?
Sure. What are my other options?
Elf, half elf, orc.
Can I be half accountant?
You keep coming back to the accountant thing. I mean,
It's just where my head's at, really.
you can be half human, half accountant. Chartered.
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Satsuma.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I don't want to be part Satsuma. I just Satsuma has to be part
Satsuma is part of it.
of it.
Okay. Well, those traits are going to come in very handy for what I've written here.
And no fish.
And with no fish, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no Japanese blowfish or anything like that. So, the fog hangs low, heavy with the smell of damp cardboard, oxidized hops, and dreams that didn't quite survive cash flow. Before you stretches the graveyard of breweries, a sprawling necropolis of stone plinths, cracked tap badges, and broken casks half sunk into the earth. Moss creeps over once proud logos. Empty crowlers lie scattered amongst the weeds, discarded following the alcohol duty reforms in 2023. You recognise names as you pass. Some are OGs caught in the drive-by economic crossfire. Magic Rock, a formational brewery in the craft beer scene, famous for their Cannonball Run series.
Oh my god.
Others hit different on a more personal level. Fallen Acorn with their 750ml bottles you used to enjoy at many a bottle share.
Oh, big bottles.
Okay, roll a perception check.
What does that mean?
Just roll a perception check.
What does that? What does that mean? Stop saying stupid things at me.
But this is the thing. So you got roll a d20.
What dice? Was there so many dice?
They're all just different.
You don't know how to
sided
play
dice.
this.
That's not a d20. That's a d10.
Well, give me a d20. Is that a d20? It's got 20 on it.
No.
Is that a d20?
Yeah, that's a d20. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Roll a d20.
So what happens?
I need to know whether you notice something that's happening in the graveyard at the time that you're there.
Okay.
Okay, so what did you score?
I've got an 18.
18 is very good.
Is it? Is that
all,
perceptive?
That's critically perceptive. Now, normally you would have a sheet with your stats on as to what your perception would be. 18's good. That's probably you're gonna get that. So you notice something.
Perceived.
As you make your way through the row of gravestones, you hear the persistent clinking of metal.
Yeah, sorry.
A loose, irregular sound like chains dragged across stone. As it draws closer, you realise it isn't chains at all, but money. Loose change. Gold coins knocking together with every step. Out of the fog lurches a figure, slack-jawed and hollow-eyed, its skull crudely opened and sealed again. Whatever once lived behind its eyes long since scooped out. Its pockets sag unnaturally, weighed down with gold coins that spill and scatter as it walks, paid out by forces far larger than this place was ever meant to contain. It doesn't stop. It doesn't look at the graves. From a rough, shanked wound in its torso pours a steady stream of pale liquid, leaking endlessly onto the graves below. You recognise it instantly. Thin, lifeless, aggressively oxidised. Neck oil. The zombie doesn't stop. It doesn't acknowledge the dead around it. You finally see the name carved into the tag, hanging from its neck, clinking softly against the coins as it walks on. Beavertown. Still moving, still leaking, still profitable. Shit. Long after anything resembling a soul has left the body. So there you go, you just spotted Beavertown walking around.
Is this Beavertown, is it?
That was Beavertown, yeah.
And
thankfully didn't notice you.
That's neck oil coming out.
Neck oil was just pissing everywhere, all over the...
Okay, cool.
So it's a dead brewery, but I mean, you could say it's just a zombie brewery at this point.
Yeah,
it's been taken out, hasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it exists in name, so I suppose that's good for a zombie. Yeah, good. Okay, good. Nice.
As the clinking fades into the fog,
when can I use my accountancy skills?
Your foot catches on something half buried in the dirt.
Oh.
A book. Heavy. leather bound,
Oh, yeah.
stained with something old and dark. You pick it up. What do you think it is?
Oh, I think it's one of those old books he used to do ledgers in, ledgers out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it is.
So you go scrolling through, and what do you see in there?
All numbers.
Numbers?
Something's not adding up.
What's not adding up?
Oh, the balance sheet.
So it's, yeah, I mean, that's why a lot of these breweries are here.
Yeah,
Stuff didn't add up.
I think that's what's happening. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's more outgoings than incomings.
That's right. That's how a lot of them ended up here. But actually, what it is, roll the dice again.
Well, only half of me knows that. The other half isn't quite there yet.
Yeah, roll the d20.
Okay. This is fun, Chris.
I want to see if you really did manage to uncover that. 10. So you did all that, but actually you were just mistaken, because what it is actually a book called On Resurrection, Other Brewing Mistakes. So maybe there was a bit of accountancy.
That's why I'm
in there.
only half accountant, though.
Yeah. Now, Paul, I'm going to level with you.
Okay.
You've got a resurrection spell.
Sweet.
Yeah,
not dead yet.
we've done this. We've done this really prolonged intro to tell you that you've got a resurrection spell. You can cast it once on one brewery, which will rise from the graveyard and return to the world of the living.
Right.
Brewing, selling, and existing again in 2026.
Okay.
But there's always a but. This spell does not restore things as they were.
Oh, no.
The world's changed, the market's changed, and magic, like capitalism, always takes something in return. So each brewery carries a cost of resurrection, a permanent curse, and you don't get to negotiate, you don't get to change that. It's literally as it will be returning. So I'm going to... Should we see what the options are?
Yes, please.
You can have 3. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I've just got 3.
Yeah. So the first grave is not a grave at all, but the ruins of a building, half brick, half memory.
Oh.
A faded mural clings to the wall. A pizza oven sits cold, its mouth blackened from 1,000 experimental sourdough pies. This was Dig Brew. A place as much as a brewery. Here, beer and branding was argued over, celebrated and misunderstood. Experimental beer flowed with all the chaos of an art school project. Imperial this, barrel aged that. Beers with names that sounded like in-jokes that you just wanted to be part of. But now the taps are dry, and the darkness has settled in, and a whisper curls through the fog. Bring us back, but leave the dark behind. Do you want to know what that means?
Yes, please.
So basically, it's Dig Brew. You can bring it back on the proviso that the curse would be it cannot brew any dark beers. No Eddie Judge's Judge Doom thing.
Right.
No barley wines. No barrel-aged barley wines or big imperial stouts. It would just be pales, sours, and the occasional rice lager.
Okay.
I guess. So I mean, do you want to talk about the merits of that?
I mean, when I think of Dig Brew, I kind of think more of the hoppy stuff anyway.
Okay. See, for me, I always thought of like the crazy
with a
wax
colour.
top.
Well, but I always think of the tins we're selling at the end with the new branding on, which were very focused towards sort of Big Dipper stuff, weren't they?
Yeah. And also the California sours and stuff like that.
I mean, the merits of Dig Brew coming back is they were fucking mental in like almost every conceivable way. They, as you said, they were more of an art school project than they were a brewery, even though the beer was actually very good at times. But as a location in Birmingham, I don't think Birmingham recovered when they left.
No, true.
I think they'd leave a massive hole. So, yeah, I think that's a candidate for me.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that all makes sense.
I'm so excited. I'm going to open another can.
Okay.
Mad Squirrel.
Mad Squirrel. This is from another Bruiser box.
This is a blast from the past, because this is one of the... I think this was the first brewery we ordered when we opened Hull.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, distinguished.
They were everywhere at the time, but now not so much.
Now I'm intrigued by this just because it's a dipper, but it says it's 7.4%, and I don't dig that.
Finish that. I don't dig that.
What you've basically made, Mad Squirrel, is an IPA.
Lovely bit of squirrel.
Lovely bit of squirrel. Oh, I'd bring him back from the dead.
Yeah, it's good. And his mad eye.
Yeah, he was great.
Jackie.
Right.
The
second tomb.
Oh, yeah, so it's Cloudburst, Dipper, 7.4%. Cloudburst rains flavour all over your taste buds in an explosion of tropical fruits. Keep your head in the clouds, thinking about your next sip. rays of citrus, peach, passion fruit, and pineapple. Blah blah blah.
Smells all right. Nice colour.
Cheers, Dungeon Master.
Cheers. It's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah.
That's a classic 3.5.
Yep. Agreed. The second tomb.
Sorry. 7.
7. Oh, yeah, we can do that. We continue. The path narrows, the noise fades, and the graveyard grows unnervingly quiet. This tomb is modest, neat, purposeful. No graffiti, no fanfare, just clean stone and simple engraving. 3 hills.
Ooh.
Inside this grave lies beers that never shouted, balanced pails, thoughtful lagers, stouts that you didn't really know what letters, or you didn't know how to pronounce the sequence of letters.
It's pronounced flair.
Bepav kaka.
It's pronounced schnecken.
The kind of brewery that brewers respected and drinkers trusted, even if they never queued for it. There is no whisper here, only a voice, calm and confident, that does not belong to the dead.
We can save this,
It says.
we'll make it bigger, better, and more efficient.
Another voice follows, glossy, curated, brightly coloured.
And I've got ideas for the cans.
The stones feel warm to the touch, unnaturally so.
It's the cast from Thomas the Tank Engine.
Do you have any idea what the curse could be? Or the
Do you mean the negatives it brings?
Yeah, sorry, yeah, that's what I'm after.
Oh, we're probably going to lose their amazing stouts, aren't we?
No. So, basically, 3 Hills would come back with James Watt as the head. He would be the director of brewing. He's decided that he wants to bring 3 Hills back for, I don't know, for a reason.
Right.
He asked ChatGPT about breweries that had closed down.
Okay, I didn't know we were going this deep. So, okay.
So he wants to come back. So he would bring it back as 3 Hills, but he would be running the ship.
Oh, dear.
And that voice that said, I've got ideas for the cans, that's Georgia Toffolo, his wife, who wants to she wants to design all the can artwork.
Oh, brilliant.
So that would be the kind of negative, I guess, to the positive.
You guess that'd be a negative.
You mean to tell me that a made in Chelsea reality star who just got married to a millionaire beer guy,
Yeah, and a Scottish sexual predator.
and a Scottish wouldn't know much about branding or can artwork? I don't know.
They probably know a lot about branding.
Could be called
Not in the circles that we'd want to hang around in, though. To me.
No, that's true.
As much as I love 3 Hills, and I will categorically say some of their Beaver stouts are some of the best beers I've ever had in my entire life. So
you always talk about the custard one.
Oh yeah, the apple custard one. Jesus Christ! Oh, sorry, was it apple custard? No, it was. Yeah, apple custard. Oh my God. Yeah, that's kind of heartbreaking. So, but unfortunately, I say no, McPredator.
Okay.
Back in your cave.
That's fair. Okay, this final grave. In fact, you just roll the dice. 14. So perception check. You've passed that. You see someone walking through, but this person is walking with purpose, and you can just hear. He's got these headphones on, and you can hear like what you think sounds like Robert Plant screaming, wailing in his ears, and then you realise, oh, it's Logan Plant walking towards me, and he says to you, "You're right, mate. Have you seen my brewery walking around anywhere? I seem to have lost it." What do you say to him?
Should there be a blanket ban on Nepo babies across the board, regardless of it being entertainment or business? I know that means a lot of plumbers will go out of business and a lot of bakeries, and probably a lot of butchers. But
You're talking about taking out the old trades.
is it worth it just to get rid of you?
Yeah. I mean, I wonder what he's doing now.
Nah, yeah, I haven't got a problem with Logan Plant. Beavertown were trailblazers.
Yeah, I mean, it's not his brewery, right? So he could be asking to go and take it back. Maybe he's going to do a hostile takeover. I don't know.
Yeah.
But either way, you haven't got time to sit down and go on his adventure and find Beavertown for him. I wouldn't suggest a side quest.
Can I Satsuma?
You can, yeah. So roll a d6.
Can I any dice? Or do you not care?
It's a d6 means 6-sided. So just
Does
roll
it
that.
really? Is that what it means?
Roll that.
Oh, I thought you were saying you have to roll a 6.
No. You can just roll a d6. Roll a d6.
The things you learn.
Yeah. I'm going to play fast and loose with this. That's a 5. That gives you the ability to overcast Satsuma. Roll a d20.
I only wanted Satsuma.
Cool. That's a 6. So it does Satsuma. It doesn't Satsuma very well.
Just basic Satsuma.
As long as if you got below 4, then it would have been a critical fail and Satsuma would not.
Okay, but I've Satsumed.
You've Satsumed
successfully. Logan Plants has been Satsumed.
Yeah. So successfully, but I would say it isn't the best Satsuma you've ever Satsumed. But
yeah, but it's all Logan Plant needs.
Logan Plant walks away.
For him to stop being insufferable.
Walks away. He's done.
He's gone.
He sees what you're about.
He's gone.
You sir, are a man that I don't want to be meddling with. I see it in your eyes. I presume he talks like that because he's from around here, right? I don't know.
Yeah, but he's probably brought up in private schools, isn't he?
Yes. Well, I don't know. I think Sam Maynard, our mutual friend, he went to school.
Okay, I'll think about what you just said. I'm going to say private school, and you just said Sam Maynard.
Yeah, I mean, the way he talks is fucking weird.
The poshest man on the planet.
Yeah, he just talks very posh.
He sounds like he's come from Downton Abbey. Sorry, Sam.
Right.
You know you do, though.
The final grave is different. The stone's been defaced. What was once a sharp, confident mark has been chiselled away, leaving an ugly blank scar where where a logo used to be. Broken triangular fragments litter the ground, kicked aside in fury. This was Alpha Delta. Modern, northern, ambitious. A brewery that knew exactly who it was until it was told it couldn't be that anymore. You can almost feel the rage radiating from the earth.
We'll come back,
The grave seems to hiss.
but not like this.
Somewhere in the distance, a lawyer laughs. So that's Alpha Delta. So they would be able to come back with all the band would be back together.
Okay.
Same team, same everything. But they wouldn't be able to have their triangular logo because
The great logo was
as
2002.
Azvex have somehow managed to trademark it so that now that they're committing lawfare on every brewery that's got a triangle in it. Some are saying it's unfair because even A's are getting caught in the crossfire.
Yeah.
It's just insane.
Yeah, and V's get mistaken for
Yeah. So it's just...
And half of N's.
Yeah. So they would come back, but not with that branding. And because of that, some would say that the leadership would be hot-headed, fuming, maybe focused more on revenge than actually brewing great beer.
What do you need from me at this point?
So I want to know your thoughts on Alpha Delta. The idea of Alpha Delta with that.
I think if Alpha Delta came back knocking out those massive big fucking stouts and not having to worry about a logo, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it would reduce the petty gossip that happens in tap rooms up and down the country.
Oh, have you heard about Azvex and Alpha Delta?
And don't you think it would make them angry? Like they would be really angry that they couldn't have that.
Yeah,
triangle,
but you keep forgetting Satsuma.
So you would use perhaps.
I mean, I'd
Satsuma.
I'd have to go big.
Okay,
but
at the cost of perhaps your own life. Would you sacrifice
as a halfling?
Well, you're a half human, half accountant.
Yeah, as a halfling, I'd
halflings are different.
I'd full on sacrifice. Yeah, you're right. That's just really want to say midgets, but you can't call them that anymore.
You should. Well, can you? Well, maybe. Hit us up in the comments. The people of questionable stature.
People of questionable stature.
What I mean is, like, it's open to. I don't know. But let's move on.
I really want to stop talking about that.
Let's just move on.
So I'd sacrifice. I don't know how this would work. I'm sure there's a spell because you're like fucking geeks, right? But I'd sacrifice the worst part of my split personality.
Okay.
The human side, obviously, not the accountant side.
Yeah, no, you got to make bank.
Yeah.
You could actually be their accountant.
Oh, but this is what I'm thinking. Lawyers are involved.
Yeah.
That means money. That means no one really knows what's going financially. Everything's been thrown across the board. Just step in, man.
Well, actually, no, you're an accountant. I mean, this could all work out happily for pretty much any one of those breweries if they came back.
Of course, I'm only half an accountant.
Yeah.
Terrible at my job.
So, what are we saying then? Because the choice is yours. You can cast this spell now.
So now is my time to cast the spell. Can I make the choice or do I have to roll?
You can make the choice. The effectiveness of the spell is going to be determined by the roll.
My heart says I'll bring Dig Brew back simply because I'd like Birmingham to have a little bit of colour to it again.
Yeah.
And fuck that place right now, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's in the doldrums. But I think I can't be doing James Watt.
No.
And some awful, awful Tory snob from Chelsea knocking around my beer. Can't have it.
No.
It's going to get silicone injections. It's going to get fondled on rooftops.
Yeah, they're probably going to have to host like a load of reform meetings at the tap room.
There'll be reform meetings. There'll probably be some
there.
kind of YouTube documentary about it as well. And they'll try and set it to Channel 5. Ugh, God.
Is there anything wrong? I don't know. Is there anything wrong with that?
Well, there's a lot wrong with that. It'll be watched by people who've got live, pray, love pictures and posters in their kitchen.
And the sort of shit that you just find in Airbnbs now.
Yeah. And fucking French bulldogs.
Yeah, with the fucking ears.
Yeah. And white leather sofas.
Get in the bin.
Yeah, and their daughters are called Tragedy.
Tragedy.
And Khaleesi.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, those fuckers. So no, can't be having that. I'm going to go with Alpha Delta.
Okay.
Because I don't think the logo wars are that big a deal.
But how about the leadership? They might be a bit unhinged with the revenge.
I mean, if you bring Dig Brew back, you've got unhinged leadership, haven't you?
True. Yeah.
If you bring Three Hills back, you've got worse than unhinged.
Yeah, you've got a sexual predator.
You've got sexually focused deviants, and that's a lot worse. But I think a slightly demented leadership who are fretting about their logo is no big deal if they're knocking out those amazing big stouts they used to do. I'll be alright with that.
The dippers are amazing.
And the dippers, they're just a big beers in general. They're really good, aren't they?
All right, so you cast the spell. Well, actually, what does the spell say? What's the secret incantation? I haven't written any, so you're gonna have to rethink on your toes here.
Yeah.
How's your improv?
I think more importantly, how's my rethinking on my toes?
Yeah.
Spellianus. That's all I know about Harry Potter, by the way.
That's probably right.
I'm gonna go. You may think you smell. That smell is not my wife. That smell is Alpha Delta because I brought them back to life.
Okay.
There's just me and Dr. Dre left, really. There's no one else.
There's not many. Yeah, there's not many.
Vying
like
for
anymore.
the throne.
Yeah.
And even Dr. Dre's like
roll a
the
d20.
most famous rapper now.
Roll a d20. We need to see how effective that was. There's 14.
Again, 14. Are these weighted?
The book starts to just glow in your hands. The pages start to sort of like fray at the edges, like they start to burn. It's almost like the pages are starting to burn and they're sort of like crisping in and it's just going black and all crazy. And then suddenly the pages just start exploding like cans of smoothie sours that have been left out on the side of the windowsill.
Okay.
And they're just firing off and you're getting absolutely soaked but so you see that grave, that tomb start to lift, and like in a sort of like Lovecraftian monolithic way, this monstrous brewery up in Newcastle rises from the graveyard. Newcastle. And it's a spaceship. And it takes you from wherever you are right now to Newcastle, to wherever Alpha Delta were. And you go back. That's as far as I got with the campaign. I think you just won.
So I've now gone back with.
I think now roll a persuasion test.
No,
check.
last minute Jeopardy. This is not how Stranger Things was. Stranger Things had like a massive.
Roll a d20.
A massive end game thing, and then there was loads of little Jeopardy plots, and then it was loads of goodbyes.
Yeah, roll a d20. I was going to cut all that bit out. So 12. So as you're making your way across the Peak District, Thornbridge,
Lord of the Rings. It's like
Yeah.
it's not like New Zealand being used
No.
off. It's just the Peak District.
So this brewery, this monolithic
sweeping
brewery,
tiny hills.
spaceship is making its way across quite low across the mainland England to its home in Newcastle. And as you pass over the Peak District, for some reason Thornbridge start firing their anti-aircraft guns that they've got, which they got for an anniversary from a peak round. So I'm gonna they roll a 7, so they hit the brewery with like one bit of flak, but the rest of it all just kind of passes. It just hits the sky. It doesn't matter. You're fine.
Can I not spell them?
You keep going. It's all
I want to
fine.
spell them.
As you come past Liverpool, which I don't know why you'd be doing that, but for some reason you go over Liverpool, Azvecs are there. They do not like the fact that you're back.
Oh, okay.
So roll for this. Well, that's a 6.
It's a 6.
So they try to get a lawyer to write a cease and desist. Azvecs would never do this, by the way. This is totally in this land of high fantasy. They're trying to tell you to stay down, but it's fine. It's not worth the legal paper it's written on. And finally, you can roll to Satsuma. It's 15. That's a good roll. You effectively Satsuma. When it comes to landing, you've pretty much landed.
Okay. So I don't get to nuke a brew with Satsuma.
No. Damn it. It doesn't work like
I had
that.
a good ride for that as well. Absolutely shocking.
Alright then. Go on then.
I've already thought it through. Obviously, I'll wrap on my feet, don't I? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it'd be something like, if it was Thornbridge, I'd go, you're a good brewery, but you're such a boomer. Back off, brewery, or you'll get my Satsuma.
Nice, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And they're done then.
Yeah.
They're just
So I still don't know quite whether the Satsuma's a weapon or just a thing. Or
it's more of an abstract concept.
Yeah,
if you have to think about it, you've lost already.
Yeah,
and that's the beauty of it.
That is beautiful. Right, I think that wraps it up. I think there's no real jeopardy. You essentially, I mean, do you want to roll to see if you become the accountant?
Oh, they're like the ultimate accountant.
Yeah.
If we become a full accountant, just half.
The accountant for Azvecs, Alpha Delta.
Oh no, don't do that.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to keep him going.
Half of me does. The other half just wants to go down the pub.
Oh, fine. Okay. Well, you've got to see which half wins.
Okay.
So plus 10. If you roll anything below 10, you
you.
become the accountant of Alpha Delta.
Okay.
You've rolled a 1. Not only do you... That's a critical fail. So not only do you end up becoming the accountant for Alpha Delta's new brewery...
That's like...
But you basically agree to do free weekend work.
An eternity of just being your accountancy work, isn't it?
You say, like, I don't want to retire until I'm 80 and I'll work weekends for free.
Why would I say that?
Because you roll a 1.
Damn it. And the other half of me is going...
So we should have just gone to the pub.
I mean, I've got to say...
Wasn't that fun?
That was quite fun. There's no battleships, though.
It's a different thing, yeah. It's a bit different to battleships. You sunk my battleship.
We'll end it on that.
Thank you very much for being with us on this one. We hope you had fun.
You make a very, very, very good purveyor of tie-dye t-shirts. So, yeah. But that was good as well. Well done. You've made me still not want to play D&D. So nailed it.
That's because I don't want you to be involved. So that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to give you a little taste.
That was good.
That was it.
Well done.
No, good. Thanks. I mean, it's something a bit different to start the year with.
It certainly is. Let's never do that again. Right, we're going.
Bye. Thank you.
Love you. Bye.
Expelliarmus.
The Fantasy Beer Name podcast is brought to you by Planet Beer TV. Thanks once again to our wonderful sponsors, Mosaic Board Printers.